Hello and welcome to another add-on / resource pack video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on a super flat world with absolutely nothing installed on it at the moment. This world is completely vanilla, absolutely nothing on it, and we are going to fill it up with some mob griefing packs, completely 100% customizable, works on Windows 10, Android and iOS as of testing, and possibly consoles as well if you can figure out how to do it on there. So let's hop straight into it. Mob griefing, if you don't know what it is, has been an option of the Bedrock and Java Edition games for a very long time, and it's basically a toggle switch that allows you to turn off mobs' abilities to cause damage to your world, but damage doesn't always mean the same thing. Even though I'm on hard mode, having mob griefing off like it is now will stop farmers being able to pick up items or to be able to plant or harvest farms, which is not ideal if we want a villager-powered farm. It will, however, stop zombies and zombie villagers from breaking or opening doors, and it will also stop Endermen from picking up blocks and creepers from making big holes in the ground, as I'll demonstrate now. I'm in survival mode, mob griefing is off, and we have no explosion, although I still took damage. I do have resistance and strength on though, which is why it didn't do too much. If I enable mob griefing in the game, you'll see that our zombies will immediately start trying to break down our doors and attack those villagers, and the villagers should, although they're being a little bit of a pest, this is the second take I've done on this, they're not harvesting or planting any stuff in the fields. Let me see if I can bone meal some of this stuff and get them into action. But basically, yeah, having mob griefing on means villagers can work, and it means that our zombies can escape, and it means that Endermen will pick up blocks and creepers will explode and cause lots of damage, as well as other things like Ghast fireballs doing damage, snowmen leaving snow trails, and all sorts of things are affected by mob griefing. But what if you want to be on hard mode because you want your mob farms to have the fastest drops, but you don't want zombies breaking down your doors, you don't want the Endermen stealing all your blocks, and you don't want massive creeper holes anywhere? What if you only want some of those things but not all of them? You just wanted to pick and choose which things you wanted on or off in your world without affecting things like villagers doing their jobs. Well, I have a solution for you. Let's head over to my website. Over here on FoxyNoTail.com, on my downloads page, there is a brand new button which is called Custom Packs, add-on / resource packs, and it says customize your packs with Foxy's Pick and Mix pack builder. And basically we have one pack builder on at the moment, and this is for mob griefing. And if we click on start customizing down here, you will see we have a list of all of the different things that we can turn on or off, and we can create a pack with whatever we want. So let's say we don't want creepers or charge creepers to be able to break blocks when they explode. We can turn that on. Let's say we don't want Endermen to pick up or place blocks. Let's say we don't want zombies, drowns or husks to be able to break doors. Let's say we don't want Ravagers to be able to break blocks or Ghast fireballs to be able to break blocks. We can add whatever we want on here. We can add all of them or even just one of them, and then click create pack. That will then give us a download, which we can download. And then when we open that pack, it's going to import it to Minecraft, and it should, with a bit of luck, be successful. There we go. So now when we go to our worlds, we click edit. We can go to behavior packs, my packs, and you'll see here we've got Foxy's mob griefing, and it says custom pack includes creeper, Enderman, zombie, drowned, husk, ravager, and ghast, which are the ones I selected. If I activate that, it will turn off achievements. All add-ons turn off achievements. There's nothing you can do about it. Click continue, and then when we play on our world, those things won't be able to affect the world, even though mob griefing is turned off. So let's test it. First of all, let's double check we've got mob griefing turned on, which it is. Let's go into the world, and the first thing we're going to do is test our creepers. So they should be able to make a crater like we've got behind us, but hopefully it won't be able to now. There we go, no holes in the floor. Let's check our zombies being able to break doors. So we have some zombies in there, we got a couple of drowns, and we've got some husks, and hopefully none of those should be able to break out of there now because we got that pack enabled. What about the ghasts? Let's go back into survival and check this out. If we spawn a couple of ghasts in here, you'll see that they can no longer break any blocks with their fireballs. Now, because Ghast fireballs actually have no power to them, they can't actually damage the player at all. That is the one problem with the Ghast pack, is that the Ghasts cannot actually damage the player if you turn them off, but it does stop you having big holes in the world everywhere. And the other mob that we need to test is the Ravager, which should no longer be able to break those leaves or those crops. And as you can see, that is quite happily just wandering off, chasing that villager without destroying any of our stuff, which is absolutely great. And yeah, basically all of the pack things will work. There are a couple of notes to bear in mind. Creeper explosions will still destroy items. Ghasts will not be able to damage the player at all if you turn that off. And the Wither Boss, when it's summoned and when it dies, it will still break blocks when that happens. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing in the add-on system I can find to stop those things happening. The other things I wanted to add to this was the Ender Dragon, stopping that being able to break blocks, but unfortunately that's not possible either. But otherwise everything's fine, and you'll see here we've also got the Piglin Brute in there, which will be able to open doors, and the Piglins can also open doors if you don't have these turned off as well. So when the update rolls out, which should be any time now, we should be able to add those to our worlds. So there we go, that was a short and sweet little video for you. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please do leave a like. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!